Most of you guys know that I've been battling stage 4 cancer. About 22 months now, going on 23. Can you hear me now? In the beginning, you know, it was tough because I didn't have God at that time. I thought I had God, but I didn't really understand what that meant, right? I was a man that never feared nothing or nobody or anything, and I was going to make everything myself. I mean, I got humbled. You know, I was at a point where I was making money that people dream about, and I thought it was all me. I was arrogant, and then I got sick. I got diagnosed. My daughter came to me and she was like, "Dad, I think God gave you this." I said, "Well, why did God give this to me?" You need to slow down. You need to figure out back who you are. You lost. I got lost. You get lost, right? Because the way this world is. I was drinking. I was spending $6,000 a week just going out. That's a lot of money. I went through everything and I started reading the Bible this last year because this church is really, you guys are just unbelievable. The music, the youth, the hearts that they have, and just the love that you guys share with each other. So, I've been getting sick a lot and all this different stuff, and I still wasn't fully giving it all to God. Even though I say I wasn't. I was still trying to do things myself. And then I just started reading the Bible, and I started understanding. I read the Bible 3 times in the last 7 months. All day long, I would catch myself reading this Bible. But that wasn't enough. Reading it doesn't mean anything. You're reading it like a book. So I started understanding, right, studying the scriptures more and more, which I got more and more humble. So I finally released it all to God. So my tumors, when I got diagnosed, I had 3 tumors on my liver and in my intestine, 2 on my kidneys, and in my lymph nodes all through my body. And then they gradually spread on the liver. There was nothing they could do. So this last time, before I went in, I finally released everything. I was asking myself, why are you so scared? Because I was nervous. And I was doing this on Thursday, Wednesday. I couldn't sleep. I was nervous. And then something told me inside, said, what are you scared of? The cancer can take your flesh, but it can't take your soul. God's got that. Amen. So if you truly believe in God and you're walking close to God, when people say, I want to walk close to God, then you shouldn't fear death. Because there is no death. Because you would have to believe that Christ overcame that, right? So the next day I walked in and go in there and I'm feeling good and actually better than I have in a while. And then the doctor came in and gave me the news. So the tumors on the liver have spread a little bit more. There's 7 now, but they're not aggressive. They're small. There's actually 25 seeds, but what they're doing is they're waiting. If they grow to a certain size, they can go in and burn them off. Before you couldn't. This cancer, there's no cure, is what they said. None. So then they said that the intestine still has a couple of tumors in there, but the ones in the kidneys are not tumors anymore. They're cysts. So he showed me the lymph nodes, and he said I had to look through the scans. I went through the MRI. We did everything. We can't find any tumors in your lymph nodes anymore. So I'm sitting there with the doctor, and I looked at him jokingly because I'm a smart guy. And I said, I thought you said there's no cure about that. I mean, no cure. And he said, yeah, there's not. I said, but I made it. I said, this is God. Amen. So he's like, I understand that, Rob, and I truly believe in the power of prayer and thank every one of you for praying for me. He said, but what about the tumors on the liver and the one in the intestine? I said, well, I'm an equal opportunity eater. I'll eat anything. So he wants me to watch what I eat, right? I put nothing in. And the ones on the liver is to remind me to never drink like that again. So God, you know, he's working. I don't know what his plan is or where we're going to go from there, but we're going to move my treatments to every 3 weeks to try to help offset the pain and the sicknesses you go through because it's on the liver. The liver controls everything, it seems like, right? So I just want to thank you guys for your prayers. It's working. And I believe that God's going to remove this. I believe that I've been sick because the tumors are coming out. And that's my belief. Thank you.